from the great Pro Football Focus. Check out his podcast, Check the Mic. Did a whole rant about how Josh Allen is the best quarterback in football now. And if I can steal a line from Twitter, which I will, which is everyone's better than Patrick Mahomes until it's time to be better than Patrick Mahomes. And Josh has played Patrick 4 times in the playoffs, played well in all 4, and has gotten outplayed by Patrick in all 4. And Patrick has been perfect in all 4. And
okay, and that is the crux of what I want to discuss today, because that is absolutely outlandish to say that Josh Allen has played good in all of these games, but Patrick Mahomes has outplayed him in every single game. That is a ridiculous statement to make, and I am going to prove why for many, many reasons, so please do buckle up. First off, let's just start with the last 3 playoff games, okay? The last 3 biggest playoff games that these guys have faced head-to-head, okay? With the most infamous game, the 13-second game. Now, Patrick Mahomes got an extra possession. We know that. He was the only one that touched the ball in overtime. So when you remove his overtime stats at the end of regulation, because that is fair to do, Josh Allen had more passing yards, 329 passing yards. All right? He rushed for 68 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 328. Mahomes, 65 rushing, okay? And for Josh Allen's rushing attack, 62.4% of the team's rushing yards. Patrick Mahomes, only 37.9. Josh Allen had 4 touchdowns at the end of regulation. 4 touchdowns and a 136 rating. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdowns and a 114 rating. That was Patrick Mahomes outplaying Josh Allen. Josh Allen had more touchdowns, more rushing yards, more passing yards. Like, what are we doing here? He got a whole extra possession. He got a whole extra possession. And it doesn't stop there, okay? Because this gets fun here, okay? Josh Allen, a 73% completion percentage. Patrick Mahomes, only 72. Passing yards, touchdowns, everyone. Yards per attempt, 8.9. Now, his 8.6 actually includes the overtime, by the way, okay? The passer rating, 136 to 114. And I got news for you. Even if I didn't reduce reduce the overtime, Josh Allen still beats him in touchdowns, in passer rating. So believe me, this is not some cooked book thing here, okay? His PFF rating, this includes overtime, 92.2 for Josh Allen, 85.5 for Patrick Mahomes. And this is one that I also did. Yards after catch. You guys know I love my yak. Josh Allen benefited from only 125 yards after catch. Patrick Mahomes, a whopping 198. Where I have it written down over there. Tyreek Hill had 94 yards after catch. 94 yards after catch. 52% of Patrick Mahomes' yak, or total passing yards. And now this includes overtime as well. This includes overtime. 52%. 52%. Josh Allen, only 38%. My goodness. And just so you know, I'm not cooking the books. This includes overtime. Again, Josh Allen, the completion percentage, 73 to 75. Toss up when you're talking about a single game. 329 to 378. Again, had overtime. 8.9 to 8.6. 4 touchdowns to 3 touchdowns. Josh Allen was rated overall offensively better. Higher passing, higher running, higher passer rating, 136 to 123. So even when we include overtime, Josh Allen was still better. Just a fact. And before you guys try to give the yak all to Patrick Mahomes as like, oh, it's Mahomes, he's doing it. This is all Patrick Mahomes now? Okay. Patrick Mahomes thrown to an open Tyreek Hill, who gets the ball before the 50 and then takes it to the house. That was all somehow magical Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I'm sure, guys. I'm sure. I mean, look at this right now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 Buffalo Bills defenders. And he's still just going to completely outrun them. So Patrick Mahomes throws like a 18-yard pass to Tyreek Hill to the 50, who then takes it to the house. And what does Josh Allen do? Throw the ball at around his own 20. Excuse me, his own 15. And launches it to the moon. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Just launches it. This beautifully perfect, essentially 60 air yard throw, okay? Who then now gets to run it in for a touchdown. That is setting your player up with not only an insane throw, but then also some yak, okay? So when people want to pretend that, oh, it's the way how Patrick Mahomes throws, no. How about Josh Allen? I mean, just insane. And to be very clear, Patrick Mahomes played great that game. That's the insanity. You have to start to nitpick all of this when people make up stuff and just say, oh, well, Josh Allen was outplayed all 4 games. And that's why, the Buffalo Bills haven't been winning. You get absurd comments like this. Mahomes definitely outplayed Allen in all 4 games. That's what someone wrote in the comment section. No, he most definitely did not. I mean, look at this. He gets flushed out of the pocket and makes an insane throw. I mean, look where he is. And then look at this throw. I mean, look at this. And that's what happens when his receivers, when the guys whose job is to catch the ball, whether it be a tight end or a wide receiver or a running back, actually help him and can make a play, you get magic. Keep that in mind when we talk about the 23 and 24 playoff games. And now it's like, oh, here's Mahomes. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. This is a crucial moment. 29, 26, like, oh, go. Gotta have it. What does Mahomes do? Because you see it. And I'm like, this is a highlight reel. Oh, my gosh. Patrick Mahomes is about to do something incredible here. Nope. Just throws the ball out of bounds. Shucks. But he does love this wide open clean pocket. And who does he throw to? A wide open Travis Kelce. I mean, like I always say, can't get much more wide open than that in the NFL. And it was a ball that Kelce even had to jump for. I mean, it's embarrassing that we can say something like Josh Allen was outplayed in this game when now they're down by 4, 57 seconds left to go. And what Josh Allen has to do to score here compared to what Patrick Mahomes did in 13 seconds and the overtime is night and day. Josh Allen is about to have the pocket collapse. He's going to have to climb the pocket, then makes a beautiful throw that, again, is like another, what would end up being 10, 20, another 20-plus, air yard throw. I mean, it's just, let's look. I mean, pocket absolutely collapsing on him. Has to run forward, quick stop, and make a beautiful throw. And that defender, what it was is, he was trying to close in because he thought that Josh Allen was about to run. Caught him in the middle. Boom. That's when Josh Allen stepped on the brakes and made a beautiful throw. But he gets tackled right away. He doesn't get to just take it to the house. No. That is not Josh Allen's grace that he gets. I mean, he has to keep chipping away. Now he's at the 48, and what does he do? Has to throw another tight, quick throw. I mean, look at this. Look at where this catch is going to be and where the tackle is going to be. That's how close and tight this coverage is that Josh Allen has to work with. And again, tackled right away. I mean, again, look at this play. Look at this throw. He's at his own, or he's at the 45, and then he now throws it to the 25. Another tight contested window throw. Another tightly contested window throw. I mean, do you see this? I mean, look where the ball is. Look at this coverage. And they end up calling pass interference on this. But he still catches it. And now look at this. Again, pressure about to come and hit Josh Allen from behind. And Josh Allen delivers a beautiful throw from around the 28. Double coverage. Touchdown. Right in the end zone. Boom. Just like that. Now we got Patrick Mahomes 13 seconds. He is completely protected. Just no chance for anyone to get to him. Look at this man. Look how wide open this guy is. And he's got his blockers ready to go. Patrick Mahomes literally called a hike and then just threw in his typical nice hike and throw. Hike and throw. Hike and throw. It's almost like it was a schemed throw. Almost like it was Andy Reid. I mean, he catches it there and then still takes it to the 35. Excuse me, the 45. Look at even Travis Kelce. What he says. If they play it like that, that seam is open. I mean, he's so open here that he's able to catch it at like the 38 and split both of them and not even get hit until he crosses the field goal, the field goal target line. And quite frankly, he's trying to go down as quickly as possible so they can call timeout. He's actually the one that's falling to the ground. And now they have to kick a 39-yard field goal attempt to tie that game. Remember that for a future playoff game. I mean, this is now overtime. Patrick Mahomes, look at this. Look at this. Do you see anyone around him? No. Look at this. Do you see anyone around him? No. Look at this. A nice little dump off pass behind the line of scrimmage with a whole bunch of blockers. What do you think is going to happen? Do you guys have any guesses? Any guesses? Oh, that's right. He just rips off a big run. First down and more. That's what happens. Takes it to the 38-yard line. Do you see this pass? I mean, seriously. Guys, do you see how wide open this is? Do you see? What Mahomes fans don't want to admit, one of Patrick Mahomes' greatest moments in the history of his career was all Andy Reid. By the way, he literally had his back turned for down, to be down the field. Was able to catch the ball, then obviously now, face where he needs to go down the field, and then gets all this yak. Again, is that Patrick Mahomes just throwing guys wide open? And just so you know, I'm not being a hater. Mahomes makes an absolute beautiful gem of a throw to Kelce. Kelsey's not even out. He's not even looking. Patrick Mahomes has already released the ball. But also a beautiful catch because Kelce has to turn his body around. But again, still a beautiful ball nonetheless. So yeah, again, compare that to the throws that Josh Allen had to make to be able to bring his team back, to tie the game, to take the lead, whatever it may be. And compare that to what Patrick Mahomes had in not only the 13 seconds, but then overtime. Yeah, it's called night and day. Night and day. But that's what we have here. We got revisionist history. Because at the end of the day, only the outcome matters. But we're going to pretend that Patrick Mahomes was the sole reason why the Kansas City Chiefs won. And Josh Allen came up short because he simply was not good enough. No. And I'm not going to go through all the highlights for the next two games because I figured that would just be interesting for the most important game, for the most, one of the most exciting games I've ever seen. But then we got the playoffs of 2023 where, everyone kept saying, oh, Patrick Mahomes had the worst team ever, blah, blah, blah. Even though they had an unbelievable defense and, everyone else stepped up. Yeah. Josh Allen had more total yards, 258 to 234. Josh Allen had more total touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes, 2. Josh Allen had to rush 40% of his team's rushing yards, 72 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 13%, had 19 rushing yards. And drop passes, Josh Allen was on the receiving end of some of the most egregious passes. If just one of drop passes, if just one of them were caught, not only that, Josh Allen has more passing yards, higher passer rating, touchdown, like all that good stuff. Throws an insane, beautiful pass, 60 plus yards. And what happens? He drops it. I mean, it literally hit him in the hands. Josh Allen made an insane throw. Josh Allen literally makes this throw, and it hits Diggs' hands at the 20, at the opposite end of the field. I mean, it's just wild. And it hits his hands and drops. Do you think that would have put them in a position to score a touchdown? Yeah, I think so. I mean, all I heard was, oh, Patrick Mahomes' receivers, they keep dropping the ball. Travis Kelce's washed. In the AFC Championship game, you got Kelce laying out, making catches like that. You got another completely different play. Kelce having these, like, back shoulder fade, like, falling down to the ground, pretty much catching it, just like as it, like, hits him in his stomach. And Diggs can't catch a ball that just hits him right in his hands. And Tyler Bass missed a 44-yard field goal to tie the game. Remember who was kicking for the Kansas City Chiefs? That 49-yard field goal to tie it up? His kicker made it. Josh Allen's didn't. Patrick Mahomes' receivers catch the ball in the biggest moments. Josh Allen's do not. In this game alone, Josh Allen had 3 drops. Patrick Mahomes had only 1. Josh Allen had more completions, 26, than Patrick Mahomes had passing attempts for 23. Pacheco, you know the guy who they act is just a bad running back, depending on what type of conversation you're having at any given moment, rushed for 97. They rushed for a total of 146 yards. Okay? Josh Allen had to make up 72 yards of that. 72 yards. He had to be their leading rusher yet again. Yet again. Josh Allen had well over 100 yards that would have been passing that were dropped. And they were beautiful. Hit them in the hands drop passes. Not kind of like, well, just straight up drop passes. And now on to the next game. And the reality is, for these next two, the last game that I just went over, then this game, I'm not even arguing necessarily that Josh Allen outplayed Patrick Mahomes or anything like that. The truth is, both these quarterbacks step up in these games. I do not look at it and say, so-and-so didn't play good enough, and that's why they didn't win. It's just not. But when you actually look at it, when you actually look at the game, see how the games are unfolding, to make the statement that Josh Allen has been outplayed by Patrick Mahomes is comically, hilariously absurd. Especially when you look at what Josh Allen has to deal with. The types of plays that Josh Allen is making. And compare that to the type of plays that Patrick Mahomes is making. It's just, again, it's night and day. And in the biggest moments, Josh Allen is stepping up, and then his teammates are literally dropping the ball. We got Patrick Mahomes' receivers catching the ball all over the place. And in a huge moment, what happens? The defense for the Chiefs is breathing down Josh Allen's neck. But you got in these other games, literally, you have Romo. I wish I could play you the audio. Romo's like, how are these receivers so wide open? Talking about the Kansas City Chiefs receivers. And again, in 2024, Josh Allen makes a beautiful play. I mean, just immediate pressure in his face. Josh Allen has to let it go and makes an unbelievably beautiful throw. That Kincaid drops. That would have been right at the field goal target. Would have been a first down, obviously. And they would have been able to keep going. They would have been, maybe you would have been tied it if you're going to actually make the field goal. Or maybe even score a touchdown. I mean, like, look where Josh Allen is. Gets flushed out immediately. And I love how people want to try to blame Josh Allen for that. Yeah, I know. It was all Josh Allen's fault. The protection. Sure, whatever you say. Again, would have been a beautiful catch. A catch that for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, they always seem to catch the ball. Whether it's, whether it's this, does this look the same to you? Yeah, I think so. Or that, or Xavier Worthy's catch in this very game. but his players can't. And that was in a gotta-have-it moment. And that defense, suffocating. Brilliant by Spags. What happens in a gotta-have-it moment when the Buffalo Bills are going up against the Kansas City Chiefs? That's such a great question. I'm so happy you asked that question. Patrick Mahomes rolls out and throws a 3-yard wide open pass taken for the first down. In a moment when you can't have a first down, obviously, minute 49 left to go in the game. Got to burn the timeouts. Just a nice little easy bloop. I mean, he literally throws the ball 3 yards. 3 yards. Who then even takes some contact, but still gets the first down. Remember this insane throw that Josh Allen had to make? Getting sandwiched, making it an absolute gorgeous throw. Well, look what happens in the key moment when there was a glimmer of hope that the Buffalo Bills could get the ball back. Patrick Mahomes just perfectly protected. I know, it was because he just was able to be like, perfect. Huh. Is that another wide open guy? No way. Is it another pass behind the line of scrimmage? I think it is. Do you think he gets a first down here? What do you guys think? Wide open. Plenty of room to run. Is able to catch the ball. Again, did he throw him open again? Is that what Patrick Mahomes did? That's pretty cool. I didn't know the way how when he throws guys open, he just like has a force field that just like pushes away other defensive players. That's pretty cool. I wish I had that power. I mean, the defender can't even push him out of bounds or anything. I mean, he has a moment when he could maybe do it. But nah. He gets right past him. First down, game over. That's the difference. So yes, the Kansas City Chiefs have outplayed the Buffalo Bills in all the games in the playoffs with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes without a shadow of a doubt. Patrick Mahomes has played great, has played awesome. Not saying that he was given wins or that it was so easy or that he never added his own brilliance to the games, because he absolutely, positively, undeniably did. Patrick Mahomes played great in those games. Josh Allen played great in those games. It was undeniably a harder road to climb, a larger mountain to get through for Josh Allen than it was for Patrick Mahomes. And it's undeniable. Did you see all these highlights that I showed you of just wide open? And these are in the most crucial moments of the game. That's the point too. These are the most crucial points in the game. And in the most crucial points in the game for the Buffalo Bills, when Josh Allen has the ball, it's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. So not only do the statistics show this, but then when you actually look with your eyes. So it is indefensible to try to pretend like Josh Allen has been the reason why he can't get it done. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to even remotely blame, oh, he chokes in the playoffs. Oh, he's just not clutch like Patrick Mahomes. Do you see what Andy Reid sets up for Patrick Mahomes? Even when there's this little moment of a glimmer of hope. Nope, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. And that's why Mahomes fans just can't stomach the fact that it's like, you understand that Andy Reid and this team as a whole is helping through this process. But they just can't accept it. They can't accept it that their team has been great. That their team has been amazing. That Patrick Mahomes has been amazing. But not everything. And the difference is not Patrick Mahomes was just better than Josh Allen. That's why. It's just not the reality. Jalen Hurts was better than Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. But that's not why they won. They won because the Philadelphia Eagles were the better team. It wasn't just that if Mahomes played better than the Kansas City Chiefs win. But yet, That's what we want to keep pretending, like what happens with the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. And then you show graphics like this, and this is just so wildly misleading. I mean, it's so wildly misleading. It really, really is. It really, really is. It's just absurd because it's not really showing it all. So when people say that Josh Allen is better, yeah, I mean, you can make a lot of sense. And when you want to defend and say, no, it's not true, let's look at the playoffs, it's like, okay, yes, let's look at the playoffs. I just did. I mean, to just try to pretend that it's an outrageous statement to make because Patrick Mahomes has clearly just been on the better team with the better coaching staff. And I didn't even say the whole fact that Josh Allen has also had multiple coordinators throughout these playoff runs. That matters. He's essentially getting a new coach for each playoff run. That matters. Whereas Patrick Mahomes has Andy Reid setting him up game after game after game. But I mean, just when you look at the most crucial moments, I mean, you could ignore everything that I said, ignore the stats and this or that. If you just look at the most crucial moments of a game, look what Josh Allen deals with and compare it to what Patrick Mahomes. I highlighted it for you. What does he get? He gets 50-yard run from Tyreek Hill. Wide open lollipop throws to like Kareem Hunt. Travis Kelce getting an extra 15 yards after catch. Travis Kelce wide open. I mean, it's like this. It's been like this every year. That's what great coaching does. And again, let me say it one more time. Patrick Mahomes is an unbelievable quarterback. An unbelievable quarterback. A reason why a video that has to be made like I just made is because you get absurd statements like this or like that comment. You get things twisted. Jalen Hurts has outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both Super Bowls and has won one. It is not proof that he is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. It's just not. It's just not. And so again, if we want to keep playing these games, those types of games, then the chances of Patrick Mahomes ever catching Tom Brady is slim to none. So be careful with your logic. Be careful how you craft arguments, especially if you're some mega Patrick Mahomes fan. Because then you will have to concede, essentially to the end of time, Patrick Mahomes isn't the GOAT. He can never pass Tom Brady. And guess what? He's also not better than Josh Allen. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Josh Allen clearly being better than Patrick Mahomes? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. It's whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.